Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to just wait a few minutes for a few more participants to hop on, and then we will get started. Okay, so a few people are starting to join. We will wait another minute or so for a few more people to hop on, and then we will get started. Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining. We really do appreciate you taking the time to join us today and learn more about the Myconian collection. Before we get started, just a quick reminder that if you do have any questions, to just put them in the Q&A section and we'll make sure to answer all of your questions at the end. Now, I'm excited to introduce my dear friend, Catherine, the sales manager for the Myconian collection. Today, she's going to be talking about four of their incredible properties: Sunrise, Cove, O, and Deos. I actually had the pleasure of seeing all of these properties firsthand this past May, and I can definitely say they left a lasting impression. I'm really looking forward to you all just getting to hear and learn more about each one of these properties. You can truly tell they were really thoughtfully curated and beautifully executed. So, with that, I hand it over to Catherine.
Hi, thank you, Mackenzie. Hi everyone. Welcome to the presentation. Thank you for taking the time to join. As Mackenzie said, I'll go through our four newest properties within our portfolio lately in Mykonos Island. Just before that, Mykonos is not only a destination for the nightlife and the partying, but it's also a very nice destination for families to come and enjoy the beaches and the different activities. To just remind you, Mykonos during the summer, you have a lot of direct flights from all the major European airports. So you don't necessarily have to stop through Athens first if that's not the first stop to come to the island. From Athens to Mykonos, it's just approximately a 30-minute flight. Now, here's an overview of the collection across the island. We'll go through Deos, which is our newest addition in Mykonos town, a 7-minute walk from the port, and a member of the set. Then we will look at O and Cove in Ornos Bay. O is our beachfront property directly on the beach, and Cove used to be known as Kensho, but was bought by the family last year, and we have rebranded it and remarketed it as Cove. And then we will see our newest addition, which also opened last week, which is Sunrise in Agrari Beach. Just to give you an idea as well of all the famous beach bars that you're able to visit and enjoy during the summer. To get around the island as well, to have in mind, another option to get from beach to beach is the use of water taxis and private ribs. Saves you time and you arrive in the different beach clubs in half the time actually, and you get VIP services as well. Different activities that you can also do throughout the island, just before we get to the properties, is sailing, discovering Lush, which is a very nice UNESCO heritage location, and different activities that you can consider as well for families that are traveling with children as well. And we move to our first property, which is Myconian Deos. Located right on top of Mykonos town, it's 40 units of guest rooms and suites. This is the view actually that you get from the hotel. You're overlooking the entire Mykonos town and the famous windmills, as well as Delos Island and the port, and a lot of stunning sunsets. Here's a video as well for you to enjoy of how the property is. Plays a lot with the elegant and natural colors of wood and earth tones. Here at Deos, you have options with either jacuzzis or private pools. There is a spa and a wonderful restaurant, the Epico restaurant, which is overlooking Mykonos town. And this property is mostly ideal for families or couples that want to be closer to Mykonos town, but at the same time in a quiet area. Additionally, it's a property that is for 12 years old and above. Now, another addition that we have, which was bought last year by the Daktilidis family, is Cove Mykonos. It used to be known as Kenshaw. It's in Ornos Bay, slightly elevated on a hill overlooking the beach of Ornos, a very boutique hotel of 35 units, ideal for honeymooners and couples that are looking just for a cozy space right next to the beach and by Mykonos town. You have a wonderful cave spa here, as you can see. Views of the sea. Here you have also different options, again, with either a jacuzzi or a private pool. It's just footsteps away from the beach of Ornos, where we are in partnership with the Passaggi restaurant on the bay to offer complimentary sunbeds and umbrellas to our guests. It's also a 10-minute drive from Mykonos town. Last week, we opened Sunrise, which was also bought last year by the family as a 4-star property. And we went through renovations, and now it's this beautiful property with 40 rooms, ideal for families or just people that just are looking for this place to relax, sit back, and just enjoy the beach and the nature surrounding itself. So here's a video to show you exactly where the property is located, and I'll show you the new images and the renovations that have been taken place to the island. So this is the new rebranded and refreshed Sunrise. As you can see, the rooms have been upgraded. We have upgraded the beach with sunbeds, umbrellas, and the beach is more like a beach club. It's also known as Almeriki Beach, where external guests are able to come as well. This beach club can also be used by the guests that are staying at Deos. They get exclusive access to Almiriki Beach with complimentary sunbeds and umbrellas and a shuttle that is going to be arranged from Deos in Mykonos town for them to come to Sunrise if they want to enjoy the beach. It still gives you the vibe of relaxation, the 70s and 80s atmosphere of how Mykonos used to be back then, but slightly elevated and more modernized. And then we have Myconian O in Ornos Bay, which opened in 2022. And it's actually in this area over here. It was our first beachfront property where it's 65 units. 64 of them are with garden views, and we have one unique suite, which is with sea view. I would say it's a very sexy property, very lively, and it's 16 years old and above. So I'd say for the couples or groups of friends that want to be in a lively location, want to have the beach as well, and to be close to Mykonos town. Directly on the beach. This is the suite that only offers sea view. It's called the O Suite, and it's located on an upper floor where you also have a private pool. And to give you an idea of how our other rooms with garden view are, you have this image over here, very spacious, very nicely furnished outdoor areas. They offer a lot of privacy for those that are seeking for privacy as well. And here your options are either with a balcony or with a private pool. There's also a wonderful spa here, which is also with a cave pool. A restaurant as well, which is where external guests are also welcome directly on the beach. And just a few things to know as well about the company to have an idea as well. We like to give back to the community, especially the family. So here's an image of the school that was built and donated back in 2020 for over 200 guests. We practice environmental sustainability in all of our properties and our kitchens and our restaurants. Cater a lot with local ingredients, and it's a farm to table concept in all our restaurants. If you happen to come to Mykonos or your guests as well, a nice place to visit is the monastery in Anomera, which has also been restored and renovated by the family. And latest donation which the family has given back to the island is the addition of clinics and accommodation for the doctors and nurses that are catering to the island. And of course, one of the coming soon and finalizing is the sponsorship of the archaeological research in Mykonos, especially in the Lush Island. Great findings, which will soon be announced and published as well in the Museum of Mykonos. So those were the latest updates with our newest properties in Mykonos and around the island, the new locations, Mykonos town, Cove in Ornos, and O and Sunrise in Agrari Beach.
Thank you so much, Catherine. We appreciate it. And so right now we'll open up our Q&A section. So we'll give it a few minutes, and if anyone has any questions, feel free to pop that in the Q&A, and then we can answer anything that you need to know. Well, Tim did comment and said, "Thank you for sharing your beautiful properties." Thank you so much, Tim. We appreciate it. I think we'll conclude our Q&A as we're not receiving any other questions. But if anyone does have any questions, please feel free to reach out to either myself, anyone from the Lush team, or to Catherine directly. Thank you all so much. We appreciate it, and
Thank
we hope you
you.
have a good rest of your Thursday.